Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning into this video. This here will be a closure sew-in tutorial with a little twist of a frontal illusion. So to start off, I must stress that you all braid down a flat foundation for your client's hair. Now my client, she is getting a middle part, so I'm going to braid her base down half and half. I make the braids pretty small because she is getting a sew-in. I want the braids to be tight and neat. So when I sew the thread to the tracks and everything, that everything stays secure and nothing will be pulling or getting loose anytime soon. I think I had about 9 to 10 braids on each side. I'm not pretty sure. I wasn't counting the braids as I parted, but I was just making sure I could fit as much as I can that I knew I could. And I wasn't braiding her as tight. I just didn't want to pull it too much because it's already going to be getting pulled with the tracks, but you still want to make sure everything is secure and in place. This is everyone's favorite part of the install. I'm going to go in with some wild growth hair oil and massage her scalp with the oil because this will be a style that lasts her up to 3 to 4 weeks if she would like. And you just don't want any inching or pulling. So now I go in with a Got to Be gel, or you could do spritz, anything that works for your client's edges. And I basically brush it back and I blow dry it in to make sure all of her edges are slicked back and won't be in the way of the install. Now I go in with a new cap, or I don't know, sheer cap or whatever. And I go in with my boho glue and I outline the perimeter of her hair or where the closure will be at. And I smear everything in to make sure it will dry. Now, I usually use Got to Be freeze spray, but it's starting to, I'm getting reviews or seeing that it has alcohol in it and it breaks people out. And I don't want that to be harming my clients, especially because this is the hairline and that's the most sensitive part of the hair, I should rather say. So I'm just going to do the glue until I find something that could subsidize that. And if you have any suggestions, just put it in the comment below and let me know. So then I'm going in with a makeup that's close to her skin complexion, and I make sure it's her tones. If you have to mix in different concealers or foundations or whatever, you want to make sure you're just mixing it in and make sure it matches your client's skin tone. So after that, I'm going to sew down the cap, because after I sew this down, I'm going to cut the excess cap off because we do not need it, especially since we're doing a sew-in. You don't want that on the hair because once it comes down to your client wanting to scratch their scalp, you don't want them to be irritated. You want them to have easy access. I go in with alcohol pad and I wipe off all of that makeup and oils and everything off so that the glue can apply correctly. I go in with, apply 2 to 3 layers or 4 if you want it to last longer. And I make sure each layer is dry before you add on a second layer. So as the last layer is dry, I'm going in with my hot comb and I'm straightening and slicking out the lace so that everything can lay and be more manageable. Now, you don't have to rush this step. You place the lace on top in the area where you feel that it will be. Take your time on this. Do not move fast. Take your time. Make sure everything is in place and laying down flat and smooth. Once I do that, everything is in place. I go in with the hot comb and I make sure everything is melting down. And to give it that extra melt, I go in with the elastic band and I tie it down and make sure everything is melting down while I sew down the closure. So once we're done sewing down the closure, I'm still letting the lace melt. I'm going to go in and start sewing in her bundles. So she had 4 bundles and I was able to fit all of them in successfully because she likes thick hair. So you will see at the end, she had body wave hair. She had just washed the bundles or whatever. So it's still a little wet. And body wave tends to be more thicker, and it is. So if you want a fuller look, you could get body wave, or straight hair still would do. But like I said, she had 4 bundles and everything went in perfectly, as you can see. And now I'm just taking off the elastic band. Ooh, look at the melt. Everything is melted. And if you have any lace that is left over, go ahead and take that off. Because she did have a used lace. It wasn't a new lace. So I'm making sure I'm taking all of that off. I'm going in with heat protectant and my Shy Silk Infusion oil or mist. I don't know. And I'm putting it on my client's hair, especially up there at the lace part, because that's where I'm going to need to be slicked. I'm going in with the hot comb again, and I'm slicking all of that down. You see how flat the hair is getting without me putting any other product on her hair. Now this part, oh my God, I don't like doing baby hairs with foam. Like, it never works. I always do it with the Gotsby gel. It works for me. It's perfect. Like, this took forever. And then that last swoop, I just decided to do it with the Gotsby gel. But overall, it came out cute. She liked it. I loved it. So that's all that matters. But I'm going to try so hard and figure out a way to manipulate that process. So, like I said, her hair was wet before. So I'm going in and I'm blow drying her hair and making sure everything is dry before I begin to flat iron. Because you don't want to flat iron on top of wet hair. That's just a big mess, a big fool. And towards the end of this video, my phone, it stopped recording because it had no storage. That's what it claimed. So I'm so sorry that you all didn't get to see the most important step. But what I am going to tell you is that I am going to link down the product I use. So at the top of her lace, to get it flat, I used a wax stick. I forgot the name of it, but I'm going to link it down below so you all can get it. And I had a spritz of my favorite kind. It's called Essations. It's green, and I sprayed that on just to lay down her lace and get everything flat. I'm basically telling you all the steps I went through to get the lace part, the closure part flat, because my video cut off and I couldn't get the rest. I could only get the end product. I was so upset because that was the part that you all needed. But don't worry, don't fret. I will do a video within 2 weeks and give you a tutorial, even though I already have videos where I showed you how I get it flat, but this is an updated version, so I will be giving you an updated version soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm being consistent now with the videos, so I'm so sorry for being inconsistent, guys. Life has just been a lot. I'm almost at 600 subscribers last time I checked, so we're like about 400 subscribers away from 1,000. So please get the word out and share the video. I also blew up on TikTok, y'all. So I have like 16,000 followers on there. I'm gonna link that down below too. But this is the end result. I'm definitely gonna have to do a video on this so you all can see how I got that top part flat. Like, I'm upset, but it really was just the wax stick, the hot comb, and my spritz called Essations that got the job done. And that's all that you really need to get everything done. And then I went in with the makeup and I did the black spray to define her part. Oh, I'm so mad I didn't get this on camera. But look how everything is just in place and melted. And I absolutely love this. Like, a lot. So I'll have more videos coming out soon. I hope you all enjoyed this. For the most part, you know how to apply everything. So I guess I can help you all with that. I'm so sorry. But also tune into my Instagram because I will be doing more things on there and being more active. I'm going to link down my TikTok below so you all can kind of be on there because I tend to post tutorials on there too now. So I'm everywhere. I may not be on here a lot, but I'm definitely everywhere. I am working. I am doing what I'm supposed to do for you all. So once again, thank you all for tuning into this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for many more videos. Thank you.